Hello, welcome back for today's second chapter about the monitoring and evaluation frameworks for the Horn of Africa Gateway Railway Networks, which is a summary table and has contents of result area, key indicators, baseline, target, means of verification, frequency of the report, and the responsible body on respective points of area. Right now, first, the results, the area is regional railway connectivity, Addis Ababa Central Hub, Djibouti Corridor, Berbera Corridor, South Corridor, Sudan Corridor, Kenya Corridor, and Eritrea Corridor. And the other area is flight transport, passenger transport, logistics efficiency, transport costs, dry ports, border efficiency, port connectivity, trade development, regional integrity, railway safety, environmental performance, social development, land and resettlement, financial performance, private investments, project implementation, and overall network performance this area respectively. The indicators also, the key indicators are mentioned on it. First one, railway connectivity is as indicator railway network complete with a kilometer, and the baseline is to be established, and the target is progressive increased by phases. The target is in phase, so means of verification can be project completion, report GIS in database, quarterly can be collected in the responsible body, railway authority in corridor coordination unit. Second, Addis Ababa Central Hub indicator, Addis Ababa Integrated Railway Logistics Hub operational. The baseline is the existing or the partial status, and the target is fully integrated hub. Means of verification can be railway and logistics reports annually can be collected from Ethiopian Railway Authority or the city authority. Djibouti corridors from as indicator Addis Ababa, Redwa, Djibouti flight performance, and the baseline is existing corridor, and the target is increased capacity and reliability. Railway and port statistics is as report monthly or quarterly from railway operator or Djibouti Port the authority. Berbera corridors, Addis Ababa, Redwa, Djibouti, Berbera corridor development stages indicator. Conceptual is baseline, and feasibility, construction and operation is the target. Feasibility and the project report is verification can be quarterly collected from Somaliland Corridor Institution. Sudan Corridor, Addis Ababa, Waldia, Gondar, Matama, Sudan connectivity. Initially, the conceptual is a baseline. Feasibility, construction, and operation is a target. Corridor study project report is a verification quarterly from Ethiopia Sudan Transport Authority. Kenya Corridor, Addis Ababa, Hawassa, Moyale, Nairobi, Mutama, Limu, Mombasa, Limu, Nairobi, Mombasa, Limu, connectivity, partial or conceptual is as a baseline performance in operational regional corridor is a target. Railway border and port data is a verification quarterly from Ethiopia Transport Authority. Eritrea corridor as indicator, northern Ethiopia, Eritrea Assad, Mazawa readiness, and the baseline is as conceptually. The target is feasibility and bilateral framework established. Agreement's feasibility studies as a verification annually from Ethiopia Authority. Transport annual railway flights volume or tonnes as indicator, and the baseline is to be established and the target is progressive annual increase, and railway flights records monthly or annually can be collected from railway operator. Passengers also has a similar progress report by ticketing or operation database can be collected as verification. The logistics efficiency also has average flights transit times. The baseline study can be conducted with reduced progressively. The logistics survey and the tracking data can be collected quarterly from the logistics authority. Transport costs also average flight cost per ton kilometer can be as indicator as a baseline study can be collected, and through time the target is reduced progressively. Uh, Flight tariff and market survey can be collected annually from the Transport Ministry or Statistics Agency as responsible body. The dry ports and logistic hub operational is as indicator, and the baseline is existing or partial performance with the target is strategic hub operational. Dry ports reports can be collected quarterly from the logistics authority, and border efficiency, average border crossing and customs processing time also as indicator, and the baseline study can be conducted, and the target is significant reduction of this border efficiency. The customs and border record can be collected monthly from the Customs and Border Authority. Port connectivity. Number of international ports connected is an indicator. Existing or partial performance is a baseline, and as the end five strategic gateway system should be formed as a port. And if we add up with South Sudan and other connective opportunity, the gateway can be increased. Ports and railway records annually can be collected from the Ministry of Transport or the Port Authority. Trade development is a cross-border flight or trade volumes as indicator. The baseline study can be conducted and progressive increment is the target. Customs and trade statistics can be collected quarterly from the Customs and Trade Ministry. Regional integration, the cross-border railway agreements completed is as indicator. To be established is the baseline. The target is agreements for priority corridors is expected, and the signed agreements conducted annually from the regional agreements or governments can be collected with verification. Railway safety, accident per million strain in kilometer can be as indicator. Baseline study can be conducted with a continuous reduction of accidents. Railway safety data base can be collected monthly from Railway Safety Authority as responsible body. Environmental performance. Carbon dioxide emission avoided through modal shift is the indicator. The baseline study can be taken and progressive reduction is the target. Environmental monitoring reports can be verified annually from the environmental authority. Social developments can be a local job created by the railway project is indicator. The baseline study can be taken and progressive increment of the job is the target, and contractor project report is expected quarterly through the project authorities. Land and resettlement affected household compensation as indicator. The baseline is to be established, and the target is 100% achievement before this displacement is targeted and already settlement monitoring report is expected quarterly through the project authority. Financial performance also is another area, and indicator projects expenditure versus approved budget is as indicator, and the given percent at a project start is as of a baseline, 0% at project start. And within the approved budget, we will have a target in financial audits can be collected quarterly from project implementation agency team. Private investment. Private and public investment mobilized is an indicator to be established is a baseline and progressive increment is the target. And investment agreements can be collected annually through the investment authority. Project implementation is also as another area. Planned milestones achieved in percent is indicator, 0% at project starting and more than 90% of annual milestone is target. Project progress report is expected to collect quarterly through project management unit. Lastly, overall network performance indicator is corridors rated green, amber and red as indicator to be established is a baseline, and also majority green is expected to be the target or the completed project. Monitoring and evaluation dashboard will be collected quarterly through the regional steering committee, and this will be one of our speech. Next indicator and evaluation of this project performance will be produced. For now, thank you very much. See you soon.